Olympic and La Brea, the heart of Hollywood. Danny Trejo, Trejo's Tacos. It would be great. Wait, you're Danny Trejo. Welcome. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me.
Oh, man. Are you kidding me? I've been dying for this interview. I'm glad that you're here. Okay, Danny, this is it. When did you become, what did he slide you? What did you get? What is that? Describe that.
I forget the name. It's awesome. Kombucha. Yeah.
Kombucha. That's good for you. Fermented tea.
Delicious. Non-alcoholic. I don't drink.
Right.
But it's got a great taste.
All right. Kombucha is available here at Trejo's Tacos.
It's good for you.
Yes, absolutely. Where'd the passion for food come from?
My mom.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
my mom would just always wanted to open a restaurant.
Wow.
But we're talking in the 50s, and things were a lot different. Families were a lot different, especially Mexican families, that the man worked. You know, the woman stayed home, took care of the house, and my mom was kind of in a bind because there was only me. And so she would clean the house from 8 to 12, and then from 1 to 2, start cooking dinner for my dad, who was at work. So, and every time she talked about opening a restaurant, my dad was like, "We have a kitchen right here, okay?" So
I hear, I was talking to the head chef, that everything is from scratch, and these are your mother's recipes?
some of them, yeah, some of them. We've incorporated a lot of different stuff. You know, we just incorporated a lot of different stuff. You know, you got to remember, again, in the 50s, there wasn't too many things that were gluten-free. You know, we cooked with lard. They had restaurants named Manteca, you know, which is lard, you know. And my mom always tried to cook healthy, you know, but so when we started talking about what we were going to do, we didn't want to say, you know, well we're a vegan restaurant or you know, because what happens every time, especially in the film industry, there's 6 or 7 of you, and you just wrapped, and you want to go out to dinner, but inevitably, I can't eat meat.
Right.
You know, I can't eat that, can't eat that. So we just put it all. Let's put it all on the table. Let's do it all. And you know, we're vegan friendly. We have tofu tacos. We have brisket for the meat lovers.
Yeah. The fried chicken is incredible.
Oh, God, I love that chicken on the lettuce. Oh.
Yeah. Which one of these items is closest to your mom's cooking that you can think of?
My mom would have loved the grilled chicken, the chicken, because she liked the grilled chicken anyway. You know what I mean? And
okay, try and search the annals of your mind. Where did you have the worst meal of your life?
wow,
It was just maybe not what you were expecting, or what, something like that?
well, you know, you got to remember though, me, I take one bite and I don't like it, I won't take another one. You know what I mean? That's that simple. So I've never had a bad meal because I've never finished one after the first bite. You know, I'll take and it'll be fine. I'll talk and you'll think I finished my dinner, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Where does that kind of chivalry come from? I mean, that's very, you know, you could say, I'm not eating this crap, this sucks. But you don't say that. Why is that?
I won't even send stuff back. It's just, I don't know. My mom has a big influence in I guess, how I behaved. My dad didn't give a shit. He's just kind of like, hey. And my dad was a guy, for him, a way to, hey, mente. We call it waiter. And,
do you play a little bit of your dad when you're playing him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, really? How so?
That's my guy. He's the toughest guy walking. You know, my dad was the toughest guy in the world.
What made him so tough?
He was just bad. I mean, he could kick you twice in the head, and not even flinch. You know what I mean? And my uncle Gilbert, that's my mentor. He was he's a boxer, and he could hit you twice and not even flinch you.
What's the hardest hit you've ever taken? The hardest punch?
You want to know the truth? When I came out of the pen in 1969, and I was I was I was sparring with a kid named man, I can't believe this.
That's a tough one.
I cannot believe this. No, he's my friend, man. I just lost it. He was out of Pacoima, and he was boxing. He was a young kid, and I was sparring with him. I was helping him, and he hit me a left hook, and boy, I felt that. I said, wow, and he's just a kid. But who was the young kid out of Pacoima that fought a long time ago? Everybody, him and Danny Ender and Red Lopez used to have some crazy fights, but I can't remember his damn name. Anyway, I'll think of it right now.
When you walk in to Trejo's Tacos, your persona is gratitude. You're smiling. You're taking pictures with everybody. Completely different from Onscreen. Why is that?
Because this is a different genre here. On screen I'm usually playing a part. You know what I mean? And here I'm playing me. I'm a really grateful guy. I'm grateful to be alive. I get up in the morning and make sure the grass is still, green side up.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I'm like grateful for even work. When people say, "Wow, I'm tired," and I look around and I see guys doing manual labor. That's what my dad used to do. I said, "No, you don't know what work is, buddy." You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
I think that's one of the reasons why kids you growing up, like the young kids that haven't really worked in this industry, they have no limitation because it's all been given to them.
Right.
And God, blessed them with like a good voice, and so every time I see them misbehaving, I just kind of think they're abusing God. I think, damn,
And
God gave you something.
You don't say anything to them though, do you? Do you ever?
You know what? If it calls for it, I'll pull them aside. But usually they've got people around them that are saying yes.
Right.
And you can't get to them. They don't want to risk their jobs. So I just let them be. And when they get in trouble with drugs and stuff, then I'll end up talking to them.
Well, to get into Trejo's Tacos, like there's a guest Wi-Fi for Trejo's Tacos. You know what the password is?
What's the password for
Badass Taco.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. The way this came to be is okay. I did a movie called Badass, and we did it with Ash and God, I'm drawing a blank. And the director was a guy named Craig Moss.
Sam Raimi?
Craig Moss.
Craig Moss,
yeah. And and so we did it, and Ash is a foodie. We're all foodies. Everybody here loves food, and so we all started talking about, hey, I love food. And I told him my mom's dream, and Ash said, you know what, you ought to open a restaurant. So jokingly, I said, Trejo's Tacos, and then we talked about it more, and we talked about different ideas. So we did Badass 1, 2, and 3. When the third Badass at the rap party, they brought me a business proposition, business plan, and wow, it looked good, So I showed it to my agent, Gloria, and my secretary Mary, and they kind of watched out, because we get a lot of different business plans that people want, and they usually this time they said, hey, they just told me I can't lose. I said, you can't lose. So I thought, wow, well then let's do it. So.
Well, you're doing it again. There's another location opening up.
Cahuenga, between Hollywood and Sunset, right on the corner of Selma and Cahuenga.
Right in Hollywood.
Dead in it. Dead in it.
TrejosTacos.com. Danny Trejo, one of a kind. Congratulations on this. You just had your 72nd birthday.
Yeah, don't
Wow.
tell anybody.
You're great, buddy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you. God bless you.